Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Octopath Traveler 2. Last time we left off, we did a few things, and I guess we're going to be doing a similar thing today. There's a few dungeons I want to go into, and stuff like that, so we'll probably be working on some of that today. Really quick, something a few comments mentioned was Dance of Immunity here. Single ally immunity to enfeebling effects, so this is not status effects. This is the stat reducing things. So enfeebling effects is stat reducing things, and then there's rehabilitate is actually to status ailments. So enfeebling effects, status ailments. So now we have something for both of those. So this is basically like attack down and stuff and all that. We also have the Seal of Inversion, which changes one attribute reducing effect on yourself to an attribute raising effect. So that'll effectively be the same thing. Like if I fight a boss that, you know, reduces my stats, I can instead just change my stats to an attribute raising effect instead, which is cool. So we have two ways of dealing with those now, which is nice. So neato. But let's go in and check out who I probably want to be rolling with today. Is this going to be the same party? I think it is. Sans Ochet. Just replace Ochet with Partitio. And it's pretty much the exact same party. So, let's get Partitio onto... You know... I've been wanting to try out Partitio on, Arcanist. And I could put Osvald onto Inventor. And then... Yeah, let's put Osvald on Inventor. And then let's put Partitio on Arcanist. Because, like a few people have mentioned, Partitio actually has a few different things, that only affect himself. Like Rest and, the sidestep thing. So that's pretty good. He definitely has the most things that only affect himself. So that's cool. But alright, so Osvald's on that. Osvald, I can give you Forbidden Blade, and then we have the Hero's Axe raises the potency of lightning attacks. I guess we can take that off of Ochet. Ochet, I'm gonna be needing that axe, if you don't mind. Thank you. Alright, so there you go, Osvald. Enjoy that. And you appear to be good, you just need a staff. Here, just take that one. Okay, cool. So now we're all set up. We can go rest somewhere, but yeah, that seems like a pretty good class for Partitio in particular. Since the merchant class does have so many of the single targeting things. It is weird seeing Partitio in that outfit because we don't get to see his adorable smiling face. But alright, let's go. Also, God, out of the team, Osvald's really the one that needs HP at this point. I really need to be putting some of those HP increasing nuts on Osvald for sure. We have a slippery nut, which just increases evasion. Sure, Osvald, take that. You probably need it. Okay, so I think what I want to do first is where was it? Not was it here? There was the place with, yeah, Ivory Ravine. It was here. So how about we go check out the Ivory Ravine, and then we'll do a cross path and see where we're at that point. Wait, what was that? There were two side quests here? Were there two side quests here before? There was you, but you're new. Hello. Alpione! Oh, hello. Descendant of the guardians who have protected the sea god for generations, their roots stretch back years to Tohaha. In truth, her ancestors were beastlings who left the island with Cataracta. which means that she has traces of beastling blood within her veins. Yeah, you're the one... Ooh, you have good stuff. You're the one, I guess I can just buy it off of you. Sure. There we are. Monster Bone Spear. But yeah, Alpione is the character that was hanging out with, Cataracta, so that's cool. Who needs the physical defense increase? Osvald. Makes sense. And the evasion... Once again, doesn't seem like the most important thing in the world. We'll give that to Partitio, I guess. Alrighty. So... I guess that's where we'll be able to do our next, quest. I'll try to remember to come back to Gravel to do that after this. That can be our next little character quest that we do. Oh, hey. Never seen you before. A merchant looking to sell monster parts for money. He currently has his eye on a beast with scales so tough not even a lion's fangs could pierce them. Not much of a fighter, he is currently looking for someone to hunt the beast instead. Hunting request?
Thank you.
What? Hunting request? Was there someone... Do I have a side quest for someone that wants to be able to hunt? Weird, I don't think I do. Huh. Weird. For a second I was wondering if that was a hunting request for me. But... Weird. Huh. Alright.
Still have much to learn.
Alright, here we are in the Ivory Ravine. I believe this is also where someone mentioned... I have a side quest for someone being like, my kid's missing! And I want to say they're down here? That's the gist that I got from it, so... Here's hoping that is actually the case. Is this the right way or the wrong way? This is the right way, it's going on too long. Yeah, I think that other path was where I wanted to go. But hey, another one of these dorks.
Thinking time.
Dark Revenants. It's a shame they're not, like, better.
Strike them down.
Quite honestly. They are severely limited in their efficacy because of the fact that you can only use them once per battle and you have to be at max charge to actually make use of them. 62 JP though.
Keep my friends safe.
Let's see, do I have... Let's go ahead and do this. There we are. And... Let's analyze you. As expected, you are weak to light magic.
No.
Bonk. You are weak to that. Sure, Partitio. Hit it multiple times. And you bow it once. Now it's broken.
Now it begins.
There we go. And now we can just beat it up quietly.
I've gained value.
Good stuff. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. So yeah, I think I want to go back up here. Yeah, there was also a comment that mentioned last time I was talking about how what is it? The magic seems not as effective as physical damage in this game, which someone mentioned like, oh, well, magic's better against AoE, and yeah, that's kind of a given in all JRPGs basically, usually as far as I find.
I shall be yours.
But some games you can basically make magic a good single target thing too. But in this game it seems like it's just not as effective for single targeting since Scholar is the main single target damage class, or the main magic class, aside from like, you know, some of the other classes have like a few magic spells, but since the damage usually affects all foes, unless you specifically use Osvald's latent power, it's just not as effective as just bopping things with Hari, or Hikari. So yeah, it makes sense that magic is better against multiple enemies. It's just most of the difficult encounters in games don't have multiple enemies. It's usually one really, really strong enemy. So
Acts of the lion.
I definitely feel like physical attacks going forward Unless super bosses and stuff specifically
Strike them down.
summon a bunch of adds or have multiple pieces, magic's just not going to be as effective for dealing with them as physical attacks are. But, who knows. And I will say Osvald's one true magic is extremely strong, especially if you use your latent power. But like I said, the only problem is you have to have the latent power to make it super effective, really. Otherwise, it's just kind of, it's like not weak, but it's definitely not as strong as what, Hikari or even Throne could pull off. So, because yeah, they were like, yeah, I mean, physical attacks are usually, not for AoE and magic is, which, yeah, that's in basically every game, like I mentioned, but,
Maybe next time.
usually games have more options for single target magic, but there's only a few magic spells in this that are just true single target damage. It would be nice if there were some magic spells that were in the game that just by default hit multiple times besides Elemental Barrage. Elemental Barrage being the only one that hits multiple times definitely nerfs magic a bit in that regard, whereas a lot of the strength of physical attacks lie in the fact that they can hit multiple times, which of course makes them incredibly busted, given the way the game's systems work, because you can just get Hikari to ridiculous amounts of damage, and he'll be able to hit for ludicrous amounts multiple times. So, critical evasion, slim chance to poison, sure. But yeah, it'd be nice if there were more ways for magic to hit multiple times. It being able to hit 3 times if you use Aliphan's Wisdom is nice, and it does do a lot of damage. Like I said, when built correctly, but it still feels a little bit weaker than most things like Hikari can do. Which is fine. Everything having their niche is good. I just wish there were a few more single target options for magic. Because most games have, like, you know, some really, really powerful single target magic skill that you can make use of. Like a holy or something like that. But specifically because of the way this game works with Osvald's thing, it feels like all other magic is just kind of weaker.
Bring it on.
It's just funny, because usually magic is the thing I would say is, pretty strong. I guess unless we're talking about the Bravely Default games, because in the Bravely Default games, physical attacks are almost always the way to go for everything, basically. Magic is a lot weaker in those games. Alright, so let's get on here, grab this. But yeah, I always find it fun to talk about the systems in JRPGs and how they differ from other games, the, like, what it does right, what it does different, stuff like that. It's always fun to just compare things and see how they differ.
Pierce them. Wings of frost.
I will also say something about this, that I have had conversations about is, I will say it feels like it's hard to balance, a lot of encounters around the, weakness system in this game. Because it does get to the point where it's so easy to just break things constantly. So it's interesting to see how they're going to actually balance that come the late game. Also, someone mentioned that this skill is mistranslated. It says grant a single ally all of your remaining SP. It affects everyone. It affects everyone. It says right there, grant a single ally 25% of your remaining SP. I'm not boosting, I don't have Sealtesia's Seduction on, but it affects everyone. How did they mistranslate that? How did they mistranslate that? That's such an important distinction. My god. I just don't understand how that big of a screw up can happen. And it's still in the game. Like, if you're gonna do like a patch or something, at least patch some of the text for these abilities. It's just straight up telling you the wrong thing is rough. I swear, if it's not Xenoblade tutorials being wrong, it's just like text describing abilities and stuff being wrong. Okay, I think that's the person I need to get. So we should be almost good here. Giant's Club. Well, that's clearly only something Osvald has the strength to wield. Where in the world is this thing at? Is it just like a high physical damage? Yes. Raises potency of physical skills. It's just, yeah, it's a bonk stick. It's a big unga bunga stick. Okay, you have the Spirit Lord staff, but this raises the potency of physical skills, which seems like it would be incredibly busted on you. Also, I think I want to take the Rosary of Redemption off of you and put that, Thing of Ferocity on. Because that seems like that'd be really good. So we'll see how much damage we can do with that. But yeah, I think about, like, magic in a lot of JRPGs that I've played, and usually magic is the really, really high damage dealer, but it's not consistent because MP is usually a problem, whereas MP isn't a problem in this game. Like, usually you save your magic spells for the boss, you can do a few of them, and then you're out of MP. And then physical attacks are the consistent damage dealer, whereas magic's the big damage up front. And magic's usually also the thing in a lot of JRPGs that I use to, like, clear out random battles, for example. It's a Kraken.
Thinking.
The deep one. Oh wow, we're gonna be killing Cthulhu. Cool. Like, I think of, like, Grandia, for example. And in that game, it's like, magic is effectively just how you deal with random battles. All the time. Specifically, like, Grandia 2. In Skies of Arcadia, magic is how you deal with random battles until you get a specific accessory, and then it just becomes, okay, well now you just hit everything with your strongest attack, and random battles cease being a problem, basically. Which is one of the big problems with that game, in my opinion. So there's just a lot of nuance to making battle systems in JRPGs and stuff, and it's just neat to see how they all work differently and all that. It's fun to me to think about. Alright, so how about... I think I know what I'm going to be doing. You are unfortunately weak to swords, you poor, poor bastard. So... Hikari is about to absolutely annihilate. The 7th calamity is at hand. What? The hell do you mean by that?
How?
Don't know what that is about, but... First calamity. I don't think I want all 7 calamities to hit me. Call me crazy.
Impart your wisdom, Halifax.
I'm thinking that's probably something I don't want to happen. Let's, Seal of Diffusion. Ooh, I wish I had Seal Tish's Seduction so I could use Reflective Barrier on everyone. That'd be really strong. There we go. Strike of Despair. Hate that. Rehabilitate.
I've got just the cure.
There you are.
Here I come.
Okay, Hikari. Once again, limb from limb. Don't want to see what that next calamity is. Just move them over. Osvald, go ahead and hit with a critical scope.
Accuracy is everything.
Partitio, go ahead and... I think I just want you to touch 4 physical attacks. Or I can just have everybody rest, as mentioned. Restore your own HP, SP, and cure status ailments. So let's see how stupid busted this is. Oh my god! I mean, that was boosted 4 times, but holy shit! That's a big heal. And basically, all of us just took a nap. That was it. That was all that happened. Red of the Sun. So you already have that. I definitely want to make a concoction. Let's do a Mighty Leaf. And you don't need pomegranate. Leaves. Let's do Mighty Leaf and Weed on Hikari.
A pinch of this.
Many thanks, Casti. Prepare yourself.
There we go. So, Hikari,
Keep my friends safe.
Lights Radiance, go ahead and hit him with the Hiinka.
Hiinka!
50,000 with a follow-up of 943.
Here I come.
And then, go ahead and hit them with a Lionheart's Axe.
Axe of the Lionheart.
Beautiful. Mutation. Second Calamity.
Here goes.
So that's probably considered a magic attack if I had to guess, right?
Let's do it.
Okay, you're still pretty healthy. I should see if I can collect from you, but let's get some JP.
Arrow of force,
65.
Here I come.
Okay, you're weak to bows now. Let's see, Insights, Abide. Let's just keep that physical attack increased there. I don't know what you would be weak to right now. Hammer, Elemental, Time Bottle, Critical Scope. Don't really know what I want to do. I guess just analyze. Yeah, let's just analyze.
Let me look at you.
You're almost dead. You're weak to ice now. So let's go ahead and give everybody Conjure Ice.
Filled with blizzard.
There we go.
Play.
You can hit with one of these. Call of the Sea.
Osvald.
Healed for 6,000, well, Dumpling Maker's Skewer.
How?
Fortunately, that missed a lot of times, but... Alright, you don't have the Seal of Diffusion active anymore.
Here's a little something for you.
Might.
Casti, go ahead and just hit us with everything, if you don't mind. I wonder if that's an elemental attack or no. Fusing. Oh no, we don't need to do that. We need to do that and that. There we
Time
go.
for your medicine.
Thank you kindly, Cassie.
Beautiful. Ow. Third Calamity. Yeah, I definitely don't think we want it to reach the next level. Let's see. I can use one of these one more time. Partitio. You can bow it twice, so it doesn't get any more actions. Because, yeah, I don't think I want this thing attacking me anymore. I think it's gonna kill me if I let it. I am interested in seeing the attack, but I'm also not interested in dying, so... Seeing Hikari's damage there, though, I must say, yeah, using one true magic max boosted with a Peacock Strut on is extremely powerful. That does do more damage than Hikari can do with a Hiinka. That being said, if Hikari has max BP and he uses Hiinka, he gets like 50,000 damage off of that, and he can use a on the hunt afterwards for like an extra 30,000 damage. So it does do a lot. One of the problems one of the issues I have with Casti's class is we have something, we have like an ingredient to increase physical attack, but we don't have one to increase elemental attack. Unless I'm just wrong and I'm missing it. But I don't think that's one of the ingredients that we have. Eye of Calamity, the Cloudy Crystal Bracelet. I don't know what that's for. What's the Eye of Calamity do? Reduces physical attack and elemental attack at the start of battle, but gives you 120 in each. Interesting. That paired with the, like, accessories give you more, stat boost skill might be good. Obviously, you'd have to wait a little bit to build, your stats back up. Or you could just get rid of it with Partitio's skill. Yeah, it's probably a pretty good one. Hey kid, I don't know what this bracelet's for. I saw the whole battle. I can't believe you defeated that monster. I'm looking for my big sister. She disappeared about a month ago. She was studying rocks and minerals and came to this valley a lot. But I don't know where she could have gone. I was searching high and low when that monster attacked. You have any idea where my sister went? Give Cloudy crystal bracelet. Oh no. That bracelet, that's my sister's. What? The monster threw it up? I see. So that monster ate my sister. I had a feeling that's what happened. My sister would never go so long without writing. Thank you for defeating that monster. I need to go home. My mother's probably worried sick, and I have to tell her what happened. Whoa. But I'm not sure if I can make it home alone. Yeah, you should probably come with me. A girl who lives with her mother in Gravel and has spent the past month searching for her missing older sister. She's trying to bring herself to tell her mother the tragic news she recently learned. Are you seriously gonna make me pay you to save your life? You are! I have to pay you to save your life. I gotta remember to get my merchant back.
Let's get to work.
Oh, thanks. Let's have a nice trip together. I'm saving your life. You could at least just not charge me. My god. Alright, hey. That girl got herself off to. I don't see her anywhere. She hasn't run out to the valley. It's full of dangerous monsters, blah blah blah. There you are. Where were you? Mom, I have to tell you something. She's okay. Look, see? It's her bracelet. What? Where did you get that? This nice person brought a message from her. And her bracelet, too. Oh, I see. That's such a relief. Why doesn't she come home? She had to go on a journey suddenly. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's a great lie. See. So glad she listened to me. Huh? Your sister always wanted to study at Montoise, right? About a month ago, a scholar from Montoise visited the next town over. I told her to talk to the scholar and wring out a reference letter to the Montoise laboratory. She was worried she'd be rejected and asked me not to get your hopes up by telling you. It's been so long since she last wrote, I was starting to get worried. But it sounds like she didn't just get the reference, but a chance to go right away. Oh, yeah, right, that was it. Brought my wayward daughter home and delivered a message from my other daughter, too. I can finally rest easy now. Thank you so much. Cool. And I got Sister's Amulets. Speed plus 100, critical plus 100. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and go rest up at the inn, I believe. And then we can follow up with, you. Wonderful. Alright, hello. Don't you have good stuff? Oh yeah, I bought your good stuff already. Hello.
I watched over that egg for a long time. Then my services were no longer required. So I left. No destination in mind, just wandering. Eventually, I ended up in this town. It's quiet here. Not many people. My soul found calm, like the sea at sunrise. But with nothing to do but hunt and eat. Well, let's say I have time on my hands. I've already counted all the rocks that are going to fall. If you hear of any work that might suit me, I'd be obliged if you let me know.
Oh, okay, so this is what the hunting information is about. Okay, cool.
I'm a damn good hunter, even if I'm not good for much else.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Wow, how fortuitous that I went out and ran into that character. You hear any work that might suit me? Here you go.
Hunting monsters for pay, huh? In other words, slaughtering living creatures no one will even eat. I guess humans are just as greedy and shameful wherever you go. Thanks for letting me know.
A short time later. Yeah, I was like, this quest has to go somewhere else.
That's right. Don't be afraid.
Oh.
Oh, my little friend here? Well, I used the information you gave me to track down and chase off those money-hungry merchants.
Yeah.
And somehow, this little one took a liking to me. I didn't plan to bring it along, to be honest. But after a while, it started to remind me of Cataracta. And I thought to myself, this time, I'm going to keep it safe. So, the two of us are setting out on another journey together. There are a lot of creatures out there being maltreated and abused for no reason. We're going to save them.
Don't mind the fact that I've killed many a creature. It did attack me first, so it wasn't self-defense, but...
Maybe I'm deluding myself about what we can achieve. But it beats sitting around here, right? We're off. You keep well, too.
Was that it? Wow, that was a really fast one. Okay, so ends Alpione's next chapter. Deal more damage when your HP is low, and it gives you a ton of max HP, because of course it does. That's always an interesting one. It would pair really well if there's an accessory that, or a skill that intentionally reduces your HP to 1. So you could basically run like a Peril Mario slash Risk build where your HP is always at 1. Maybe put that thing on where when you die you just get revived with 1 HP again anyway, so you're basically always sitting at 1 HP. I do wish it told me how much more damage though. Games, give me a percentage. Don't just say deal more damage when your HP is low. I don't know if that's 5%, 50%, 200%, 10%. Give me a number, damn you. God. Is it so hard? I mean, I guess I can't expect much from them. They don't even get the normal descriptions right. So they can't give me a number. It'd probably be a wrong one anyway. I'm being harsh. But god, they get a lot of those items, or a lot of those skill descriptions incorrect. So Partitio and yeah, Osvald. You two. That's right, I had business here. Sure did. Osvald and Partitio visit Montwise, where Regulus mentioned he would be building his invention. They make their way to the library, hoping to finally lay eyes on his earth-shattering invention. Look at these two Giga Chads.
Now, let's see. Regulus's laboratory should be around here, I reckon.
I wonder if he's completed his astronomical telescope.
Hooray! Let's stop in and have a drink with him.
As in an alcoholic beverage?
Is there any other kind?
Yeah, there's a few others.
Alcohol dulls the mind. If we have a drink, it should be coffee.
Coffee? Just so you know, I take mine with plenty of milk.
That's absurd.
That's absurd, says Osvald. We only drink black. Just normal black coffee.
Milk blunts the bitterness from the beans. The very bitterness that stimulates the mind.
Well, to each their own. Now, can we at least go inside and say hello?
Very well.
I'm with you, Partitio. I drink my coffee sweet as hell, too. It's basically just a dessert by the time I'm done with it. I still never got this other book, right? Yeah, we still don't have that, that final tome. And the Far Reaches of Hell, I remember you saying you don't really know much about it anyway, so... We'll find it eventually. It's probably hanging out in someone's inventory in a random town that I've yet to revisit.
Regulus!
Regulus, what happened?
My research, it's been stolen. And since you're here, have you anything to eat? I'm so hungry, I fear I shall lose the power to speak. Oh, the gods haven't turned their back on me yet. Good gracious! My first meal in 6 days, 19 hours, and 4 minutes.
What's kept you from food so long this time?
You said your research was stolen. What happened?
Everything was proceeding apace. I completed the astronomical telescope. But I had exhausted my funds. So I employed the services of a moneylender. And, well, loans need collateral, so I handed over the telescope.
Oh, boy.
Then it wasn't stolen, was it, Regulus? You sold it.
To my great shame. I proceeded to liquidate the money I borrowed, and well, here we are. I cannot so much as look at my telescope until I've returned the money.
Well, that there's just awful.
I cannot fathom why a researcher would hand over the fruits of his labor.
Well, at least he's okay. That counts for something, don't it?
That sweetness of yours is impeding our progress.
Well, on the contrary, a bit of sweetness helps everything along. As in coffee, as in life, partner.
This is such a fantastic pairing here.
We'd best talk to the loan shark first. Get him to give back the telescope.
Be my guest.
That's the spirit. Now let's go find that loan shark.
Sounds like our dumpster's being emptied outside. If you hear any loud bangs and noises. Alright, so loan shark. Where are you at? There you are. Wow, they use this model a lot.
That astronomer was a nice, easy mark. I can't believe he keeps giving us money, even though he's long since paid off his loan.
Who'd have thought the smart guy wouldn't know how to handle money? We should sell that tube he gave us. I'm sure it'll fetch a pile of coin.
Did you hear that?
Clear as day. Seems our man Regulus is faded too.
Who the hell are you?
Just so I know the score, Partitio. Do these cups of coffee need any milk or sugar?
Now see, it pays to be discerning. Coffee this bad doesn't need sweetening. It needs to be thrown out.
God, I want more Osvald and Partitio adventures.
I see. The merchant's palate contains multitudes.
Will somebody shut these two up already?
No, they're great together. Partners in crime.
Out of my way.
I love them. They're fantastic together. Alright, hey, you wanna be zap-zapped?
Strike them down. Found a weakness.
Ooh, you all don't like being struck by lightning. Who would have thought? Wow, interesting names, huh? Your parents were very creative. Named you Thug 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Nice.
No.
And let's see here. Just another lightning bolt.
Strike them down.
You
There we
never
are.
failed to impress, Osvald.
You can just defend. And Hikari.
You're in for it now.
Dead.
For the pride of Ku.
Pum 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 pum.
Let's keep going.
You got it, partner. Time to gather up the fruits of old Regulus's labor and get them back to him.
How's the shadow gonna come up in this? Is the telescope gonna be possessed by the shadow? Like the depths of the moneylender's mansion. Hey.
Who are you? And what have you done to my guards?
Is this the depths of the moneylender's mansion? We just walked in the front door. It's not exactly depth to that.
Oh, those fellas saw we were just passing through and kindly let us in.
We're here about Regulus's debt.
What about it? If you're looking for remorse, you won't find it here. All I did was slightly rewrite the agreement to include a little more coin for yours truly. That man may be an astronomer, but he's clearly no good with money. Which has helped me make a lot of it off him in turn. Don't take me lightly, friend. There's two things I can't abide. Fools who can't pay, and intruders.
Can I ask you something? Do you like coffee?
I adore coffee. Nothing better than a good brew, black as night.
How unfortunate for you.
Oh, that's so. Then I reckon it's your lucky day. 'Cause I got a nice big old cup of the bitter stuff for you.
What he said. Prepare for a beating.
It's so funny because Oswald's like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, when actuality, I'm going to summon a lightning bolt down upon you.
Get him, gang.
Battle of
More
Wits.
thugs?
No.
Okay. Thug leader. Oh, okay, we got the leader now. Adorable. Alright, well.
Strike them down.
Zap zap.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Partitio. Let's see here. Negotiate schedule, Sarah, Felgen's bounty. BP, sidestep, Ember. I guess just Arrow of Fortune.
Arrow of Fortune.
52 JP, I'll take it. It's something.
Thinking time.
We can go ahead and stun them.
All according to plan.
Fine work, Osvald.
Hikari, go ahead and hit him with one of these. So get Susan.
For the pride of Ku.
Goodbye.
Curse you!
Now what, idiot?
It's over. Give us the telescope.
I don't know what you're...
Come on now. No more dickering. I've got money.
This lowlife isn't worth paying.
Thank you, Osvald.
Just leave him to me.
There we go. Mug. Yes.
I'll
Good.
take that.
Don't give anything away for free.
I like
Alright.
the
What are you gonna do, idiot?
Thinking time.
What are you gonna do? Alright, lightning bolt.
Strike them down. I need a plan.
And lightning bolt again.
Strike them down.
And one more time. Bottled finery. How adorable.
Strike them down. Broken.
There you go.
Let me show you what I've learned. This is the answer. I've seen worse men.
I liked how if you have Aliphen's wisdom on, because that was a max BP one true magic, and Osvald was just like, this is the answer. But if you have Alephan's wisdom and it hits 3 times, she's like, "This is the answer." It's so cool. I love that. How it changes with intensity. Thank you.
I looked the other way this once, partner.
Thank you, Partitio. Believe me, you've looked the other way while I mugged people many times this adventure.
I owe you one. Now, you're going to keep clear of Regulus. You hear me?
Yes. Have mercy.
Oh, you recovered it. The pinnacle of my research. My greatest achievement. Oh, thank you both. I swear to the stars, I shall never forget what you have done for me.
Just promise me you'll look at your next contract as hard as you look at them stars.
I second that.
Or better yet, just have someone that knows more about contracts read it, please.
I'll do my best. Now then, gentlemen, the sun is primed to set. And once it has, my telescope will reveal to you the mysteries of the night sky.
Oh.
Well, let's see it.
Well, look at that. What's that big round one?
That would be the moon. No doubt closer than you've ever seen it before.
I'm guessing the perspective's a bit wonky here, because the moon is clearly back there, but the telescope's pointed to the right, so I think there's a little bit something weird happening with perspective here. Unless they have multiple moons.
Well, it sure is lumpy. Looks like a big old cookie sitting up there.
I'd actually like to see that. Fascinating. Those red and blue stars, they form a cross.
A cross? Which ones? Ah, those. That'd be the cross of Cetus, the bearded whale. But wait, at this time of year? Well, it shouldn't be visible.
What do you mean?
Well, Cetus circles the sky, as all constellations do. At this time of year, why, it should only be overhead during the day. I don't understand. How is this possible?
Sometimes we must alter our own conceptions of the world, Regulus. Suppose it is night now, when it ought still be day?
So, day became night? Huh?
Well, it just so happens I've recorded the time of sunup and sundown for many years. And it appears the daylight hours grew ever so slightly shorter for a time. I thought my mental faculties had declined, so I ceased keeping records.
It seems you are wrong to doubt your own mind.
In other words, the nights are getting longer?
That would be a reasonable conclusion.
I don't understand. Not one bit. Heaven and earth would have to reverse themselves.
Ah, but our power comes from working at the edge of the known world, does it not?
Right you are, Osvald. This is why I cannot stop studying the night sky. It is a treasure trove of the unknown. I shall carry on my research with my trusty telescope.
More fodder for debates, I see.
You just remember to eat, you hear?
I shall pray to the stars for your continued safety and survival.
Well, there we go. So ends the Scholar and Merchant Part 2. Alright, neato, neato. So, I guess I'll just go hit up an inn and we'll probably end this episode off here. So, that was pretty cool. Definitely leveling up slower these days. Probably because I'm not running around through many battles as much anymore. But, yeah, I'm sure we got more stuff to do next time. There's a lot more dungeons we haven't done that are pretty high level. I'm fairly sure. The Tranquil Grotto is hanging out over here. We could probably do that and do Agni on Hecate's chapter, so... yeah. We got a bunch of things to work on, so... Whew, hope you've enjoyed this episode. And I'll see you next time for some more.